problema nenhum. I cannot understand how to divide 1 second for 11 parts. 1 second so small. Before, even smaller than a second is the pole. Measurements of time. Mathematics later I tell you. Okay. You only know the second. You know only until the second. I don't have it now, even half an hour, that's why I'm not explaining all this. But when I had I'm just telling what you don't have time to explain. To speak more, they need more time. So the glories of Sadhu Sangha. Swayam Bhagavan, Kapil Dev, gave the last instruction to his mother Devahuti. And Bhagavan Kapil Dev was going for taking sannyas. Mother Devahuti told, "Oh my son, that your father has already left. You're also going now. How can I be alone in this world? What to do? Give me some instruction, please." At that moment, Kapila Dev Bhagavan gave instructions to his mother. Very beautiful katha. How then Kapila Dev said how the jivas take birth from the womb of the mother, and how they came out of the womb of the mother and suffer so much. Kapila Dev explained everything. After saying all this, Kapila Dev himself said, "Mother, I'm going to give you the last instruction, what you have to do." So this third canto, and sorry, I didn't get the number. So this loka. This looks so beautiful. You should memorize this look and you feel the bliss. Copy me, no? So in the Rasina chapter, this chapter of Brihad Bhagavatamrita, it's so sweet. Gurudev used to read this book here, the Brihad Bhagavatamrita. This look is so beautiful. Gurudev used to explain here. Oh my mother, always stay with the saints and listen to Harikatha. How's the Katha of the saints? Giving bliss to the heart and to the ears. Like for example today early in the morning. That Shlok Hantaya Madhya Bala. We are listening about the class of Gurudev. We are listening. This class of 95. Gurudev is speaking about the Rasayana chapter of Brihad Bhagavatamrita. Sanatana Goswami, he quotes this Shlok of the Srimad Bhagavatam. So Gurudev was speaking so nicely, so sweet. First he is a Hindi Bhashi, means Gurudev speaks Hindi. When we speak Hindi, actually he's speaking half Bengali. But Gurudev is naturally speaking Hindi. Like his natural language is Hindi. So the language of Gurudev is so sweet. And so much bliss and bliss in his Harikatha, so much ananda. Stop the water there. Hantayam Adri. Hantayam Adri Ravala Haridasa Varjo Jagrama Krishna Charana Sparsa Pramoda Manatamti Savo Bhaganai Paniya Sujavasha Kandara Kandamulai. Srimati Radhika in the Venu Gita to herself. She is describing the glories of Giriraj Govardhan. Srimati Radhika is saying, "Oh my Saki, to meet Krishna, this actually can only happen by the influence of the great mercy of great souls. Whatever the great souls which are in this world, three Mahats, three devotees, great personalities are very important, wrote in the Bhagavatam. So Mahat means the Haridas, the servants of Hari. Shastra explains about three Haridas. Who? One is Yudhishthira Maharaj. He's Haridas. My name and your name is not coming to the Haridas, the servants of Hari. But name of Yudhishthira Maharaj, yes. Second, the name of Uddhav. And third, Giriraj Govardhan. Srimati Radhika herself, she said, Jagrama Krishna Charana Sparsa Pramoda Manatati Sahajo Bhagane Paniya Sujavasa Kandara Kandamulai. This look is so beautiful. Krishna Bhakti Jure Kaho Samsar Nahi. How to speak of Krishna Bhakti very far. Maybe one will forget or not. This is later, you'll see. But even your samsara dasham will not finish if you don't have the mercy of the Mahats, the great devotees. Samsara dasha. The samsara dasha is not so easy to be destroyed. So, what is samsara? So again and again, you take birth and death in this material world. It's called samsara. Also, the shloka. Bhava means, from the verbal root bhu, means like to be. In Sanskrit, you used to study. So, bhu means to be. So, to again and again take birth in this world. We used to sing this kirtan when we were small. As the time when you're not singing the kirtan of Gauriya Mat, that time when we were small. Only these kirtans used to sing. Do you understand what I'm singing? What I'm singing? You didn't do the bhajan of the Guru? If you didn't give your mind and life in service of Gurudev, then you have to come again and again to this material world. In Bengal. Lalan? Lalan what? They used to sing. So in Bengal they used to gather and sing these kirtans. If your samsara dasha will finish or diminish, then you can continue. You can develop. So why you're taking birth again and again, and this samsara dasha means what? Lust and anger from Maya. So you are engaged in this lust and anger. That's why you were born again and again in this material world, doing sinful activities, doing pious deeds, doing offenses. So if you get the mercy of the pure devotee, then that is your last birth. If you get the mercy of just the merciful look of glance of some saint, then that will be your last birth. So let me speak about the Mahats, the great souls, the great devotees. So Srimad Radha is saying Haridas, three Haridas is explained in Shastra. First one, Yudhishthira Maharaj. In the Bhagavatam, so many servants of Lord. Das means servant, So why exactly Yudhishthira Maharaj? Because Yudhishthira Maharaj, no one like Yudhishthira Maharaj so much surrender like him to Krishna. No one like Yudhishthira Maharaj. Like if you compare Yudhishthira with Arjuna, actually have to put the name of Yudhishthira first in the list, not Arjuna's name, not the name of Arjuna. Why? Because Yudhishthira Maharaj, he was so surrendered to Krishna, so surrendered. The dice game, in the dice game, when Duryodhana and Dushasana, they was insulting Draupadi, the four brothers, Arjuna, Bhim, Nakul, Sahadev, they are ready to kill Duryodhana and Dushasana in that assembly. But Yudhishthira Maharaj did what? He was sitting so much peaceful. Yudhishthira Maharaj told to Arjuna and Bhim, he pacified them for them not to do anything. Why? Because Yudhishthira is so surrendered to Krishna. So these 5 qualities of the sadhus, these qualities completely present in Yudhishthira Maharaj. In some commentary, how many qualities of the saints? 5 qualities. Titikshava Karinika. This book explains. This is a verse of the Bhagavatam. It means that sadhus are so tolerant. No one is tolerant like Yudhishthira Maharaj. You cannot see like this in any other person. So Karunika also. And so much mercy, compassion. You see, Yudhishthira Maharaj never called Duryodhana. Srimad Maharaj said he always called Suryodhana and also not Dushasana, Sushasana. Can you say this? If somebody says something against us, we already like looking, olhando feio pra pessoa, looking like ugly to the person. You don't want to like look to the side. If somebody tells a little bit something bad to you. But you say Maharaj never said Duryodhana, only Suryodhana. You can say in Mahabharata, the personality of Yudhishthira Maharaj, then you understand. He has all the qualities of the sadhus, all the symptoms of sadhu. Yudhishthira Maharaj. That's why Yudhishthira Maharaj is called Haridas. He's completely surrendered to Shri Hari. Sadhava Sadhubhushana. Sadhavo Sadhubhushana. Later we'll tell all the other ones. You can check this look and then you will. I have to finish. Okay. So who is first Haridas? Yudhishthira Maharaj. Even Narada Rishi himself. He did prayers glorifying Yudhishthira. Now the rishis are renounced the saints, and Yudhishthira is Grihastha. But not the rishi himself was praising Yudhishthira Maharaj. This is in the Bhagavatam. This sloka, okay. So Yudhishthira Maharaj so surrendered. Second, Uddhav. Actually, himself glorified so much Uddhav. Even my brother is not so dear to me than you. Krishna said, even Lakshmi not so dear to me than like you. Even Shivji is not so dear to me like you. Hey Uddhav, you're so dear to me. Dear to me. And also Uddhav himself was already so much elevated. So Uddhav has the 6 qualities, Vishnam Prabhu. So that's why he's the second Haridas. And how is it? So he's Haridas Tara is Uddhava, he's the best than Yudhishthira. But Haridas Tama, Haridas Varja, topmost is the Giriraj. Who is the topmost? Haridas, Giriraj Govardhan. All Goswamis like Rupa Goswami and Raghunadas Goswami, Vishnash Kavatpan, need so much praise of Giriraj. What to say? All they praise so much Giriraj. So beautiful. Srimati herself she said, Giriraj is the tilak of the Vraj. He's also the Atma of the Vrajavasis. Giriraj is so dear to Giriraj. No, but Giriraj is so dear to the Vrajavasis. Brihad Bhagavatam, Sanatana Goswami explains. I was reading, and also I was listening to the Katha of Gurudev. So beautiful. So Gurudev was explaining about Haridas and Mayadas. We are in this world, Mayadas we are. But wandering this road, wandering this being servant of Maya, we have the association of a great soul, like Sadhu Sangha. Then we take shelter of Guru and do bhajan. So then from Gurudeva said, from Maya Das we become Guru Das. So first we were Maya Das and then we become Guru Das. I was listening to Gurudeva record, I felt so much bliss. But very difficult to become Guru Das, he was saying. Guru Das means disciple, Shishya. There is a bona fide disciple, and Gurudev I'm telling you as it is what he said. Sat Shishya is bona fide disciple, and another one, Shishya Brupa. Brupa means, like sometimes I say Brahmana Brupa. It's like a fallen Brahmana. That the Brahmana is not following the activities of a Brahmana, like for example drinking, doing bad things. It's like a fallen Brahmana. It's called Brahman Bruba. This Gurudev was explaining. I remember the Katha of Gurudev and now I'm telling. So the same way, the Shishya Bruba. Like externally, the person is disciple. But actually, He's not actually being a disciple. So what is to be a disciple? That person who accepts the chastisement of Guru. Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada said, that disciple who for 24 hours in 24 hours is tolerating the chastisement of Guru, he's really disciple. So in Siliguri temple, there was the instruction of Prabhupada, it was written there. That disciple who 24 hours a day is the danda means following the instructions of Guru and accepting his chastisements of Guru is a disciple. Shishya Bhava, a fallen disciple. So there's a tamasic disciple, rajasic disciple, and sattvic disciple. So in your mouth you said, Gurudev, Dandavad. But you don't bow your head, just like Ravan. You don't bow your head. Like I told, like how Ravana didn't do pranam to Guru. Ravana said, even Bhagavan can come, Ravana said, I'll not bow my head. The head of Ravana never bow your head, his head. Ravana could die, but he never bow his head. So when he used to come to Kailash, he used to lift Kailash, just not to bow his head, he was lifting Kailash. So he would be like Shishya Bhruv, this following disciple. So he's a tamasic disciple. Tamasic Ekalavya? Okay, so tamasic disciple is Ekalavya. He remember, very nice. So I'll speak only 2 minutes. I'll speak the story of Ekalavya. So one day the 5 Pandavas, Arjuna and Ekalavya, they were in the forest. Sorry, the 5 Pandavas were in the forest and they saw one dog barking. A dog barking. And they put something in the dog's mouth, so he not speak, but the blood didn't come from his mouth. So barking, and Arjuna was surprised and told to his Gurudev, I never saw this. I didn't get this knowledge. Dranachara said, okay, who learned this knowledge? Because suddenly the dog's mouth was shut, just like some arrow or something. I think just exactly in his mouth. So then one person from low class, Nishant, came and did pranam to Dranacharya. Who did this who shot this arrow in the of the dog? The dog's not barking, but blood, like, who did this? Dranacharya said, I made this. Dranacharya said, but I never taught you anything. How did you do that? Then this person, and so you are my Guru. Okay? Then at that moment, you became a disciple. So what is my dakshina? I have to give donation now? Gurudev, my body, everything is yours. It's like we say, everything's yours, but your 2 lotus feet are mine, Gurudev. We say like this. Gurudev, everything is yours, but your lotus feet are mine. So in the same way, everything is yours. My body, everything. Whatever you ask, I'll give. Acharya said, okay, give me your thumb. So without even thinking, he cut and gave to Dronacharya. Why Dronacharya took his thumb? Without the thumb, the person cannot shoot arrow. From Ramayana, remembering. One time, Bhagavan Ramachandra, he was in the Ayodhya. One Brahmana came. One Brahmana came and started insulting Ramachandra. This is another story from Valmiki Ramayana, it's not from Bhagavad. So this Brahmana came and started insulting Ramachandra. And the Brahmana was insulting. Because of your sinful activities, my son died. Because you're not ruling the kingdom properly, so my son died. The Brahmana insulted Ramachandra like this. But Ramachandra is Marjada Purushottam, so if he listens something like this, how can he wants to know more what happened. He's very calm, serious, Ramachandra. So Ramachandra called all the munis and the rishis, many rishis, and he asked them, I didn't do sinful activities, Ramachandra said. But because of my sinful activities, how the son of this Brahmana was killed, the Brahmana told me. Narada Rishi said, Maharaj, do one thing. Go into your kingdom and see if some unqualified person is doing something, and this sin of this fruit is coming to you. If some unqualified person is doing something she shouldn't do. So Ramachandra saw one Shudra doing austerities. How? With his head down and feet up. Tamasic. Then Ramachandra killed this Shudra. Cabeça para baixo, perna para cima, fazendo austeridade. Why? Because if someone qualified person is doing this, he'll get many things. Riddhi Siddhi, mystical powers, and this. So he'll do misuse of these powers if he gets from austerities. So Ramachandra, then the demigods at that moment, they threw shower of flowers in the Bhagavan Ramachandra, the demigods. So Ekala was also a bad person. He was evil. Later, Swami Bhagavan will kill him with Sudarshan Chakra. This is a long story. So this Tamasic Shishya Bhruva, this fallen disciple in the mode of ignorance. Then Rajasic Shishya Bhruva, very beautiful katha. So speaking about Haridasa Varja, and I'm in this, speaking about this. Who is servant of Hari. So Mayadas, then Gurudas. So the topmost Gurudas who is. Gurudev also said, the topmost Gurudas. Gurudev is speaking about Jaya Ramananda and Swarupa Damadari. He's giving example one by one. Give the example of Karna. Karna, Rajasic, Sattvic, okay, the Sattvic is Bhishma Pitamaha. Gurudev showed very beautiful. Then Aroni and Upamanyu. Aroni and Upamanyu. Gurudev is speaking 2 minutes, just touch the points and go in the head in the stock. Then he went to Mahaprabhu's service. Gurudev said also, who was the servant of Gurudev? Oh, sorry, of Mahaprabhu, Govinda. And higher than Govinda is Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami. how they served Mahaprabhu. And then the topmost Guru Sevak of Mahaprabhu was Rupa Damodar and Rai Ramananda. Very beautiful katha. These very old lectures of Gurudev is so beautiful. You can listen in Hindi, you feel so much bliss, just like a rasagula. You don't want to stop listening, so beautiful. Also, Rupa Damodar Rai Ramananda. Who knew the inner mode of Mahaprabhu? Swarup Damodar. After Mahaprabhu also give mercy and give to Rupa Goswami also this. Swarup Damodar and Rai Ramananda. They are topmost Guru Sevaks. So from Haridasa Varja, this verse, he came until Mahaprabhu. It was so much bliss listening. Who is a saint? What is the symptoms of a saint? So we speak about Justin Maharaj. He has these 5 qualities of the sadhu. What did I say? Titikhava. Sadavo, Sadabo. So these works for Justin Maharaj. So beautiful.